Hi there, hiker friends. Welcome to Hike Life. My name is Matt O, and today I wanted to talk to everybody about water and how to deal with it on the trail a little bit. We all know how important water is, and it's especially important to make sure you deal with your water resources correctly when you're out doing a lot of strenuous physical activity, including something like hiking. So you basically have two different options when dealing with water while you're either hiking or backpacking. Option one, carry all the water with you that you know you're going to need. That means you have to plan ahead and you have to know yourself really well, and you have to know what's exactly going to happen throughout your entire trip to know how much water you need to carry. Problem with that is it's going to be really heavy unless you're going on just a short day hike, just a couple of miles, maybe an hour or two out and back. But if you're going to do a longer day hike that might take you all day, perhaps sun up to sundown type of thing, or you're going to do some backpacking which takes you overnight for a night or two, packing all your water is going to be just about impossible. So you have to go with option number two, and that is figure out a way to make the water that you come across drinkable, because most of the water in the United States, even if it looks clean, even if you're high up in the mountains, is not safe to drink. Don't just go drinking out of a stream because it looks clean. You could get some pretty serious illnesses that way. Even if you're way up in the mountains and you think, boy, this has got to be pure water. You don't know if some critter has died and is rotting away a quarter mile upstream, and you go ahead and stick your face in that and drink all that nasty stuff down and don't even know it until a few days later and you're puking your guts out. So you always need to clean your water, no matter what. Don't make any exceptions. So you got a couple options in cleaning your water. You could boil it, but that takes a lot of fuel, takes a lot of time, and it works great, but it burns up fuel and time, and that's just something I don't like to do. I'd rather spend my time hiking and observing the nature and just having a good time instead of trying to wait for my water to boil. So what I prefer to do is filter my water, and I did a lot of research and came up with a filter, went and bought a filter that I really like. And it came down to a few simple criteria for me. One, it had to be kind of wallet friendly. Two, it had to do a really good job filtering water. And three, it had to be kind of small. So I found this filter here. I looked at a lot of different filter options, and this is the one that pretty much fit all my criteria. And I really like it. And it's called the Sawyer Mini. This little guy right here. Let's see if I can get the words for you. This is the Sawyer Mini. It weighs like 2 ounces. It filters out 99.999% of all the bacteria and protozoa that are in the water, and it can filter up to 100,000 gallons of water depending on how murky or clear the water is that you're filtering. Great little filter. I've used it on plenty of occasions, day trips, backpacking trips, multi-night backpacking trips, and have had really good success with it. This is what it looks like when it comes in a package, and it only costs like, I want to say $30. Get up close for you. The Sawyer Mini. It's like $30 or something. The other reason I really wanted to make sure I had something that was pocket friendly is because I wanted each one of my kids and my family members to be able to have one in their backpack, so we weren't relying on just one person's filter for the entire trip. So I was able to buy, this $30, and I got 3 or 4 of them for $100 or so, and everybody could have their own water filter. It could be in their own backpack, and we would have backups for if this one went bad. One of my kids' filter was fine, so it was a great investment. Highly recommend getting this filter. The other thing I like to do is have a backup to my backup. So I've got my water bottle that I'm carrying. This is what I start out with. Then when I run out of water, I use the filter. But I also want to make sure that if for some reason my filter fails, I've got another way to purify water so I don't get thirsty and die. So I did some more research. Basic same 3 criteria that I wanted in my backup, and I got this water purifying solution, I guess you call it. This is Aquamira. It's got 2 parts. You mix part A and part B together, give it a few minutes, and then you put it in the water and give it like 5 to 30 minutes depending on the quality of the water, and then you can drink it, and it tastes really great. I've never had a weird taste in water using this stuff at all, and it seems to do a really good job. I've never been sick using this, never been sick using my filter. I really like this stuff, and I highly recommend getting this Aquamira also. Together these weigh like a little more than 4 ounces. This thing's 2 ounces. This thing's 1 ounce, and this thing's 1 ounce, plus I guess the bottle itself, bottles itself weigh a little bit, so just a little over 4 ounces. The Sawyer Mini will come with a couple of these bags that you can fill up, and then you squeeze it out in through the filter into your bottle. So this weighs a little bit, but so I mean, like under 5 ounces, and you have several different ways to treat your water, and don't have to worry. As long as you can find a water source, you don't have to worry about having clean water to drink. You're gonna have it, and it doesn't take long. So those are my 2 favorite ways to make sure that I have good, clean drinking water while I'm out on the trail. I take these with me everywhere I go, even if it's going to be a 4-mile hike and I know I'm going to be back in a little bit. I take it no matter what, because you never know if you end up having to spend the night by accident. You want to make sure you have plenty of water, or for some reason you didn't bring as much water as you needed more water than you brought because you underestimated. I always have a backup, always have some way to make sure I have clean drinking water. I don't like to go thirsty, and I sweat a lot, so I need to drink a lot of water. So thank you for watching, hiker friends. Go get yourself some way to have clean water. Between the 2 of these is like, oh yeah, I forgot, Aquamira is 15 bucks, so like 45 bucks I think is probably about the right good estimate for the cost of this. And you got 2 different ways to filter your water, make yourself great clean drinking water. Go out, be safe, have fun, get on your feet, go hiking, and see what the world has to offer. Thanks for watching. The next couple of videos, I'm not going to actually take each one of these. I'm going to take the filter and the Aquamira. I'm going to do one video for each one, so you can have more of a in-depth detail directions on how to use it. See you on the next couple of videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.